If you'd want to know.
Like as a member? Or
Yeah, as a member, and
this chair's
you definitely need to raise that chair.
No, oh, here we go.
You can find this out. Yeah. Yeah, that
Still-
would be weird.
It's still a little. It'd be like you and Andrew doing the.
Should I shrink it? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We're going to confess right now. When we do what I do, we did Road Royalty weekly announcements and then Q&A, and we made Andrew stand on a box when he was next to me. So
Gotta do what you gotta do.
yeah, you already look tense. Relax.
I'm used to being behind the camera.
So Craig Howard with Steven Stover, and Steven is a coach here at Diablo. You've seen him probably in the evenings, and then if you've got a team that's doing class here, you've seen him coaching teams, which he's doing an amazing job, and he's got now a bit of a team fan club, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But that's a great group of kids, and you've done a great job with them. But anyway, he's valuable in all those aspects, but he's also super valuable from having him behind the camera to shoot all of our production. He's done work for companies at the CrossFit Games.
Mm-hmm.
You've done a lot of work for other athletes, top CrossFit Games athletes, including our own Sandra Pacelli, produced a lot of stuff. So it's nice to have you on. Nice to have you on this side of the camera.
Yeah, it's weird.
So we're doing. I'm going to do a weekly podcast as part of the whole shelter in place. We've got a little extra time on our hand, and I really want to further myself as an individual in Diablo CrossFit. And
Sure.
Steven's been bugging me a long time to do podcasts. So not only am I doing it, but I'm forcing him to be a part of it.
I didn't know about this until I got here. That I was supposed to be in this.
Yeah.
But that's all right.
And we're going to start with just kind of the weekly update. And we're not going to spend too much time talking to you. We'll probably be, I'm hoping, 15, 20 minutes. If there's interesting topics or we have interesting guests in, then we'll spend a little more time on them. But it'll be fun to do this with
Yeah.
you. So
Thanks for having me.
You asked me to do it. Now you, hey, careful what you ask
Yeah, that's right.
So just as an update, if I send out emails and I do the blog posts, giving a weekly update, and unfortunately, we still get people who go, "Hey, I didn't see the update," and that's just in this world of social media and emails and everything else. Stuff gets blocked, stuff gets spam filtered, and
Or you just open it and forget that you opened it.
yeah,
Forget to read it.
I'll
That's
get to
usually
that.
what I
I'll get
do.
to that later. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do that as well. So just an update on our closure. We are closed. Diablo CrossFit is closed per the county until May 6th.
Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, in the interim, we're doing Zoom classes.
Maintaining social distance.
Maintaining social distance. We measured this beforehand. Steven is exactly 6 feet-ish away from me. But we see each other so often, we're almost like family right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so, but the other thing is we've loaned out now to 100, and I counted it the other day on the spreadsheet, 158 members have come in to get equipment.
That's
The
awesome.
gym is literally devoid of bumpers, bumper plates and kettlebells and dumbbells. It's a cool thing. It's a little
Super
sad,
cool, super weird.
and it makes me really nervous.
Yeah.
if
Well, at least you kept track of it.
yeah, I had to keep track. I get worried if someone said, "Hey, you guys, guess what? We can open up tomorrow." I'd be like, "Oh shit, we're doing a lot of burpees, a lot of running."
You do a lot of pull-ups.
Yeah, until the equipment comes back. But it's kind of a neat thing, and we've gotten a lot of accolades. So thank you for being a part of that and helping us out and putting it online and putting it on social media, because that has helped us. We have applied just on the inside. I've applied for. I'm in line for the payroll protection program.
Yeah.
That is really going to be really slow. And I got a notification today that Wells Fargo is not accepting any more applications. All I've submitted is an indication of interest. It doesn't even tell me if I'm actually able to apply for the loan yet.
Accepting applications.
No, because they've got overwhelming response.
No, I'm not
Too many.
surprised.
And when you think about the bank's employees, they don't have as many employees working because they're sheltering in place, and then they have to process all those applications.
More than
It's
they've ever
overwhelming.
had.
And then we applied for the other one, the EIDSL, I think it is called, or EIDL, the disaster relief. And we'll see. That was last week that I applied for that, but I haven't heard anything back. In the interim, we're planning on operating as a business remotely, keeping our employees on board and as long as we can, and then and continuing to move forward with the expectation we're going to be open and bigger than better when this is all over.
Yep. I'm
So-
gonna maintain that expectation.
Yeah.
But-
So in the meantime, we shoot lots of videos.
Yeah, no, as an employee who is actually working more than I ever have,
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
appreciate still being able to work.
Yeah, Stephen, because Jamie Lee
Yeah.
Progressive Programming is doing videos almost for every day. So
Every day, yeah.
Steven's producing those too. So we're
Pumping them out.
We're keeping Steven busy.
Yeah.
Cool. So one of the things we did too, we looked at this, and obviously, given that our members have been so generous, many members to continue their memberships, we decided to lower prices. So we rolled our prices back to the 2018 prices.
Yep.
And our plan is to keep them there. It's going to be a long time till this country recovers economically, I think, and it doesn't make sense to be an expensive gym in a time when when people may be struggling.
Right.
So that's kind of cool. And what's cool about that is the couples membership, because the couples membership is 50% off for the spouse. So it's $198 for the member, and then only $100 more for your spouse, and that's kind of a neat thing. And then we still have the discounts if you do annual and couples annual, so that's neat. Sugar WOD, we have now, so the Sit Fit workouts are on their own track. So you got to click. So if you go to the workout of the day and the at-home Zoom workouts aren't there, look for the track, click on the track, change it to Sit Fit or at-home workouts, and you'll see them all there. So we cleaned that up. It's just a little nicer.
And they have a new feature. I don't know if we touched on it yet, but the videos that we've been working so hard on.
Oh yeah.
If you open up Sugar WOD, they're right at the top, so you can get a brief of what we're doing for the day. If there's a movement that's going to be there that we need to.
How far in advance do you guys shoot those?
The Sit Fit ones, not as much as we normally do. The ones we usually do, we shoot like a month in advance, or 2 weeks in advance. At the very least. But for the Sit Fit, we've been a little bit behind, so pretty much week of. Yeah. Or just the week before. So we're trying to get those up as soon as possible, but it's taken a lot for me, Jamie, and Chelsea to align to get all this stuff done. It's been fun. Oh yeah, it's good.
But it's neat having those. A lot of members have commented on those, and actually, have said I'm just pulling the workouts from the videos.
Yeah. Oh, cool. I love it, and it's cool. It's good to know that what Jamie and I are doing is getting seen.
Yeah. So our Zoom class schedule, it's posted. It's on. I now have it on MindBody, so you can see it on MindBody for the week. I have it on the Diablo website. If you go to the Diablo website, right at the top on the menu item, it says online classes. It's there Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. and 5 p.m. Join those classes. We're getting anywhere from 15 to 30 people per class, which makes it a lot of fun. And then Tuesday nights, Levi's going to do functional bodybuilding. Mm-hmm. And then Thursday night, Brittany's back on Thursday night for Sip and Stretch, 6:30.
Yeah, that was a fun class. I like that.
I'm actually looking forward. I'm going to do it this time.
And I had the wrong idea going into it. I thought it was going to be like one of those high intensity yoga classes. So I had the music queued up, and it was like upbeat, like yoga music, and she's like, no, we need something very relaxing. And I was like, oh, that's a nice change of pace for us.
She actually commented today, she messaged me today and said the music you played, she loved it because she watched the playback and said the music was amazing.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and then Saturday, the 9 a.m. class on Saturday, which is regular CrossFit, and then on Sunday at 11 a.m. We're going to try every Sunday to do the CrossFit at-home session. So
those are fun
the at-home workouts. So the first one was cool. If you have until April 24th to submit all three, so you don't have to do them right away. So, but get them in, and they're literally at-home workouts. Yep. And you can scale them however you want. It doesn't.
It's just for a good cause.
Yeah, it's just for a good cause.
It's to support gyms. I mean, I just saw today 90% of the gyms in the United States are closed. So
yeah.
Everyone needs support.
And there's a lot of small gyms that are literally month to month on their
That's like
on their payroll and their expenses. So this will help them for sure.
Yep.
Wednesday night we're gonna get together as a community. We want to start. Everybody's been bugging me to do community events, and the Sip and Stretch was kind of a way to start that. Yeah. But on Payam gave me the idea of doing a Zoom trivia night.
Oh yeah. There'd be a lot of people on that.
So we've already queued up some good Diablo trivia.
It's on Wednesday?
Yeah, that's going to be on Wednesday night at 7:00. Join in on Zoom. That should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's a really popular thing going around right now, and I love it. It's going to be great.
Yeah, and I think, so we'll figure out a way. We're going to do prizes. I think the best way to do answers and stuff is going to be through the chat.
Yeah.
But it'll be a lot of fun.
Oh, it's going to be a blast.
And we have Diablo, we have like 15 years of history to pull trivia from, but we got to do some pop culture culture too.
Yeah.
Maybe a little.
Some of the newer members
maybe
might know.
yeah, maybe a little Tiger King trivia. That'll be fun.
That Carol Baskin.
Yeah, Carol Baskin. That'll probably be the first question.
Yeah,
Did Carol Baskin feed her husband to the Tigers?
100%. Absolutely.
Totally. We wish.
Well, that part where she's like, "Oh, if you want them to eat them, you have to cover them in sardines or whatever." Like.
Yeah, that answer was way too quick.
Either you thought about that too much or you know something.
We watched it and we were kind of repulsed by it at first. Like the first, like Yvonne's like
the show.
Yeah, the show. We're like, oh, this is absurd. I don't want to watch this.
Wacky.
And then we're like, when's the next episode? But you couldn't stop watching. It's like
I was telling Kayla the whole time. It seemed like a really long, really well done SNL skit. Like everything, you're just like, are you serious? Like the acting or not even acting. I guess it just seemed.
It's
wild.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it.
So we'll do a little trivia on that too. And then we talked about the support your local box. Andrew's challenge, he's been doing a challenge every week. The first one was, what was the first one? Oh, first one was track your food log for 3 days. And then the second one was 100 push-ups. Everyone did 100 push-ups.
Yeah,
classic CrossFitters. Everybody can do 100 push-ups. No one can track their food for 3 days. Including me.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna do all his challenges, and then this next one is meditate for 10 minutes.
I like that one.
Find a quiet place, zen out. Outdoors is great, 10 minutes, and then he wants you to take down some notes afterwards too. So all of that information is in. If you get my email, click on the email. There's a link to his post, his video, but it's on Instagram, Diablo's Instagram, and it's also on our Facebook community group. And then Coach Lekka and Janine started a recipe group, and so we've got a Google Drive, and everything's organized. Not surprising, Lekka and Janine, if you know either one of them, both very organized. And so Yvonne's throwing in a bunch of stuff too. So we've got already, it's starting to fill up, and there's kind of instructions for how to organize them in that drive. And if you need access to that drive, I guess the best way, go on our Facebook group, but if you don't have access to Facebook or you're not doing Facebook, then send an email to info@diablocrossfit.com and we'll send you the link to the drive so you can get access to those recipes. It's got breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, food prep, like this.
Yeah, now it's like, if you're not working, you have zero excuses.
Yeah, you do.
Like, you always say, I want to try new stuff. I want to try tracking my food or something like that. Like, what better time than now?
That is, really during this time, and it's like you have to just every day get up and just go, what am I going to do to better myself?
Yeah,
and start the discipline every day. And if you have a crappy day or you can't do it that day, no big deal. Get up the next day and do it.
But
and it helps to
don't lose sight of it.
Yeah, don't lose sight of the small goals. Workouts this week look awesome. I posted those. My favorite this week is Saturday. It's an AMRAP, but it's also it starts out as a 3-minute AMRAP, and then you rest 2 minutes. You do a 6-minute AMRAP, and then and it's a long chipper. Then you do the complete complex for time.
I watched that. I saw what the workout was.
Yeah, that's a good one. I've been doing these, by the way, and if you want a weight loss trick, get up in the morning, go for a walk, long walk, cup of coffee, black cup of coffee, don't eat anything, and then later in the day, do one of our Sit Fit workouts. Yep. Because, dude.
Yeah. Because it's not like weight training.
No.
We're not weight training, so we're not going to be getting like those gains.
Right.
But you're just going to be shedding.
Yeah, I feel like you're shedding fat, but also I feel like I'm getting one of stamina, muscle stamina.
Yeah.
Like I just did that CrossFit workout for the box, support your local box. And I did I made it 6 rounds, I swear. And but I did all sets of push-ups unbroken, and I haven't been able to do that forever. And that's only primarily because of the Sit Fit stuff I've been doing.
Which is good because I know I talked with Jamie about this too, but hopefully we get back in time for Murph, and we want people to be able to do Murph.
Yeah, Murph.
That's a really important part of the year, and we're going to be coming back right before.
Perfect training for Murph, and the strength training days that we do. This week we have strength training twice. Once on Friday, today, Monday, and Friday. We've got.
Today we had the tempo push-ups.
Those are tough.
Yeah, and then a max set after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's That's definitely a challenge. So this is going to be really good for those who complain about the push-ups, which is everyone. It's the hardest part of the workout.
The sit fit workouts, do them, and it doesn't matter. Like I saw Fernando doing, we was doing the snatches, and you did it with a milk jug, and that's phenomenal. Yeah, like I love seeing that.
I saw someone had it was Lanita. She had instead of a sandbag, she had a her dirty laundry basket.
Oh yeah,
or clean laundry, whatever.
And
it was full of laundry, and she was holding it.
Who was it? Someone had their vacuum cleaner holding.
Oh yeah, I think it was Emily.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
very
creative. You can work out at home.
Dude, any way you can, but they're intense, and the warm ups included. So to log in or do them at home, you don't have to, and you don't even have to. When you log into Zoom, you don't have to show your video camera if you don't want to show your house or yourself, or you're still in your pajamas. No big deal. Just turn off the video.
Yeah, just do the workout and join. You can still speak to people and say hi, but you don't have to be on film. And if you notice that you are, and you'll notice throughout the workout, Craig or I will highlight some certain athletes. If you don't like that, just send me a private message and tell me that you don't want to be on the main camera for everyone to see.
So there's a chat feature on there, and you can chat privately. So if you click, for example, on Steven's picture and the 3 dots on there, you can send Steven a private message and say, hey, shut off my camera or shut off my sound, whatever you want. He's behind the scenes, and he can see everybody's stuff.
So don't be shy, even if you don't want to be on camera. Join the classes because they're a lot of fun. It's really easy to. I mean, we all gotten really good habits of coming here. We don't want to lose that habit, so being able to see the people and see the coach in here and stuff like that, it definitely helps. With this time.
And I tell you right now, no one's going to be embarrassed. And Steven won't do that. Steven's a pro. He's going to know what to put up and what not to put up.
Yeah, exactly.
And what to show and what not to show. Yeah. So unless it's one of the bros, the 330 bros, and we can catch them.
No one cares about that.
That's it for this week. I also included 2 things. Think Fast, Think Slow, and it's the book I'm reading this week. I'm listening to it on Audible, and it's a 2000. I looked at it; was out in 2012, but the guy that wrote it is a Nobel Prize winner in economics. But you wouldn't know that by the book because it's probably, I think it's dumbed down, but it explains the thought process of your strategic, longer-term thinking versus your kind of spur-of-the-moment, distracted thinking, and how those two fight each other all the time. Fantastic book. For someone like me that has ADD and gets easily distracted, it's a really cool book to help you understand why that happens and then how to leverage off of both for more success and getting things done. So that's a great book. I put that out there, and then I put Glassman's video piece that CrossFit compiled, and it was a historical. They took clips from him all the way back to I think 2013, talking about how how fitness is a hedge against sickness. And it's really cool. It's not CrossFit cures sickness. It is fitness is a hedge against sickness.
Well, now you've got people like Bernie Sanders, things like that, who are talking about that and are agreeing with it. Like, well,
and I think
been preaching it.
Mainstream media now is starting to accept the fact that and talk about the fact that it is important as a country that we be healthy so that we can minimize the risk that we're facing today.
So it
is the those with chronic disease that pose the biggest risk, and chronic disease is behavior. It's all about behavior and lifestyle. So it's not a condemnation of that. It's just an indication that we as a country need to do something about it. Whether it's
it's just a recognition that something is not right.
Yeah. So it's either the food companies, the beverage companies, or human behavior, or what food's readily available, where it's available. All of those things needs to be addressed as a country so that we can get through things like this easier. That's it, man.
Yeah. Good. Sorry for being uncomfortable on the camera.
Yeah,
I'll get used to it.
He's gonna get used to it because we're gonna do these on a weekly basis. And if you have ideas and subject matters we should talk about or people that we should talk to, let us know.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We could also do video calls and stuff like that.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, so just direct message me or Steven and let us know. Cool.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Thanks very much.